Hey, Kevin read my mind. Welcome to stream, everybody. As I said, I am trying to do daily streams now, but instead of like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm going to try to keep them down to closer to half an hour, 45 minutes. So welcome to the stream, and let me know where you guys are from, by the way. So, let me just turn this down. All right. A little bit better. Focus. All right, good. I hope everybody's well. All right. Is it good to be idea to build boats in 2021? I am from Oman. Very cool, cool. Hello, hello, Web Trends. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump into the subject at hand, and then I'll do the Q&A. Please post in the comments where you are from. I like to know. It's always fun to know. Worldwide tech, man. All right. Let's see what happens. So I found this piece on Quora, and this posted December 23rd. We'll see what he has to say, and I'll give you my comments along the way as well. Let's make sure everything is cool. If you can, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. If you hate my long hair, give me 2 thumbs down for that. 2 thumbs down. So let's just jump into it, and then we'll comment. So this guy said, is machine learning currently overhyped? I would definitely say so. So this guy. So we'll see what he has to say, and then we'll discuss. In my last 3 jobs as both a data science manager and data scientist, I tried to use machine learning, but in each job, it is the same story. The company states in the job description they want somebody with ML knowledge and know-how to apply ML to solve current problems. Once you get hired, it is a completely different story. It's kind of like with algorithms. You know, they want you to do algorithms. And then when you actually do the job, you're not actually writing many algorithms. So anyway, that's another story. Let me jump back into it. You will find out you were hired to do just data analysis in Excel. or R, or Python, because no ML currently exists. You find out data is sparse and that the company actually doesn't have the right features to do what it wants. Ultimately, real-world problems show a high degree of non-linearity, and the easy canned ML solutions that you learned in college don't really apply. A typical real-world scenario is you run a model and the model comes back with a 45% accuracy, which is not much better than a 25% random guess. At this point, flipping a coin would be better than machine learning, laugh out loud. You find out you are a SQL junkie and you write SQL all day long to retrieve data. 90% of the hype is around getting the data right and building dashboards, laugh out loud. So I have friends who are in the ML business, so I'll be able to comment on this. But you remember I've said a long time ago, I've said SQL, one of the key languages you got to learn. Not just for web apps, apparently. So we'll go on. You find out you have a manager who is apprehensive about ML because he feels it is a black box and he doesn't know what is going on inside it. So he is not about to let ML take over even as an experiment because he feels ML is unpredictable and that the business may lose money. So your dreams of putting ML models into production are a pipe dream far in the distant future. To find out IT is not a cooperative and that they see you as the hotshot new kid in town with skills that nobody understands. They are afraid that if they let you take over, it will diminish their power. Some simply don't understand and they feel you might take their jobs. For example, ML has largely moved to the cloud now, but in order to access those cloud resources and serverless architecture to implement ML in production, you need full rights. IT will simply deny those rights to you because of the aforementioned reasons. The manager doesn't want to doesn't want to upset the current working conditions, so he won't know what to do because the bottom line is to keep the current business running, and the priority is not to have you try fancy ML techniques that are unproven, which may or may not bring a profit. Ultimately, you are lured into the job with aspirations of putting big ML models into production and doing cutting-edge algorithm research, only to find out that the company is not ML ready and that they only hired you so they can say to their clients, yes, we have machine learning guru on board. So we'll see what the comments are. So as these are recent, March 17, as someone who has spent 2 decades in data science and analytics, this is all very true. As someone who spent 2 decades in data science analytics, this is all very true. Companies say they want ML, but aren't prepared to really support it and integrate it into their business. All right, let's see what somebody else says. And I thought I was the only one facing these situations, laugh aloud. Most companies are not ML ready. To make things worse, they usually want you to predict things that cannot be predicted with the given resources. They usually turn it around on you and think you are incompetent and that maybe a PhD from MIT would do better. If you don't have the right features, no amount of ML trickery can do anything. We'll see some more comments. ML is a very powerful predictive tool. Let me say that again. ML is a very powerful predictive tool. However, the hype surrounding it tends to make it out to be applicable to solving much larger problems that it's currently capable of doing. A classic example can be the use of ML in self-driving cars. Almost all self-driving applications, ML is used for the task of image analysis, i.e. identifying and classifying objects viewed in digital images. However, this is only one feature of the application. Pose estimation, kinematics, which I don't know what that is, and a whole host of other non-ML functions must work in conjunction with ML algorithms in order to create a functional application. ML is a powerful tool, but you should look at it as a component of a larger application than the application itself. I was with you until bullet point 3. In a mature enterprise, you never need full rights. Thinking you do proves the point that you need a bit more experience to understand the bigger picture. No, what I mean is, I worked for a company that was entirely based on AWS infrastructure. The core business uses AWS resources. IT holds the key to this. I went in there and we refused me access to AWS to do ML because they felt only IT staff can build infrastructure on AWS. Remember, ML has moved to the cloud. Right, so it goes on. So let me comment on a couple of things because I have some friends who are actually doing this. First of all, the first point where he says, a typical real-world scenario, if you run a model and the model comes back with 45% accuracy, which is not much better than 25%. So he talks about that here, about how ineffective a lot of the models are. Let me just say that I have a friend who's studying ML. He's doing it as either his PhD or his master's. And last year I was having lunch with him, and he basically said the same thing. He said a lot of I have not seen this myself. I'm just telling you, this is hearsay from a friend of mine, but I've known this guy for a long time. And he was saying that, there was a lot of cherry picking of the data results. So they'd run a whole bunch of tests, and they would pick the one that was good, and the rest were garbage. So there's a lot of misrepresentation. And they're doing that, according to him, I don't know, but according to him, they do this so that they can continue to get funding for their research. They can say, look at our results. And it's a cherry-picked result. Cherry-picking is a term for picking the best out of a big group. So that's what one guy said. So I have another friend where they use AI, and I guess a form of ML, to just route as an assistive function, we'll say. So it's not the main product. It just assists to streamline and add a little bit more efficiency in terms of their processes. So the ML is not the business. It's just a supportive tool. I have yet another friend who's a company where the where their machine learning and their AI is the business. But it's highly, 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 highly specialized. And it's taken them years to refine their highly specialized functionality, which is AI based. It works, and it works well, but it is not a panacea. It's still early stages. So I've talked about this before, where when I look at AI, it kind of reminds me of the web in 94, 93, very early days, still a lot of room to grow. Is this a shot and attack at AI? Not at all, not at all. I think there's a future there for sure. But like, for example, I like to use this camera. This camera uses AI for its autofocus. This, being able to do this and stay in focus just 4 or 5 years ago was like unbelievably difficult. Now all the cameras can do it fairly well, at least many of them. That's machine learning. So it's out there, it's used, it's supported, but it's still a lot of work to do, which is good. So there's a lot of development in that space. So there you go. I hope that is useful for you. If you like the subject, you like you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps with the Google algorithms, So let me just jump into the comments, and I'll see what people have to say, and we'll continue from there. From Somaliland. Very good. Hargeisa. That's interesting. New York City. From Turkey. Oh, let me go right back to the top. Hold on. A lot of comments. I always like to know, if you're new here, I always like to know where people are from. Good day, my fellow lizard wizards. All right, Rodney. Oh, that gives me an opportunity to shamelessly to plug. Actually, this is free, so where's the lizard wizard? I got my mentoring program, by the way. I do offer full mentoring. If you want to learn how to be a professional developer in record time, you can check that out. I've been a developer since the 90s, so I bring that perspective. If you're learning, or you're at the beginning stages of becoming a developer, I have a free webinar. All the links are below. And it's called A Coder's Career Path. 29-minute video where I discuss all the major languages, Python, JavaScript, Java, C#, PHP, etc., C++. And I help you to understand the language, their place in the industry, what type of work you'll be doing with a particular language. For example, if you're a JavaScript programmer, very different work from a C++ programmer. And also, typically, different type of business you'll be working for, a different type of company. So these are very important decisions in terms of what language you're going to choose, because some of you may prefer JavaScript type of programming versus C++ and vice versa. All right. So yeah, you want to check it out. All the links are below. So let me get back to the comments here. Everyone give it a like. Yeah, please, please. How can ML be overhyped when all the big tech companies are using it to make billions of dollars every year? Well, they're not making billions yet, but a lot of tech companies are using it. But you just read what the guy said. There's a lot of job postings, apparently, and we had a few guys, at least on Quora, saying that they concur. Job postings, but they're not actually doing ML. I don't have a personal opinion. I just told you what my friends are doing from the business point of view. Is there a future in being a UI UX designer for those that don't like code but do like design, or is it oversaturated? So, to be a great UX UI designer, it's a little more difficult to get a high-paying job there than if you were a full-stack developer or a back-end developer, as an example. But if you really are good, because good UI UX people are very rare. They're very rare, and to me, as an experienced developer, I know they're extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. And so mature businesses or mature company owners will recognize this as well. What separates, and something I've been saying for the longest time now, what separates the successful and not successful web apps and applications these days has much more to do with UI and UX and the core offering, of course. But the UI UX are crucial. Okay? And you could argue that's why Apple, one of the reasons why Apple gets a premium is because their UI and UX is just a little bit smoother for a lot of people. So it's not oversaturated. Waldo Mac, just keep working at it, but understand you're going to have to become really good at it to get there, but it's doable. Hello again, my friend. Good news. God news. I'm moving to a remote, good, and 2 times income position. Whoa, Golang market is hot. Hey, congratulations. All right, thumbs up, man. Good stuff. Or 2x. That's pretty good jump in income. Abdul. Fun fact, this awesome video intro was made using AI. Yeah. Good vibes. I appreciate it. Thanks. Hey, Stefan, just got my second job in tech working with Python. Congratulations. Yeah, I've seen that more and more, whether it be on the live stream groups or people from the mentoring program. People are starting to get more and more work. That's great. And to celebrate, I'm going to get a face tattoo. Just again, thank you. All right, are you getting like a Mike Tyson tattoo? I don't know what you're going to do. That's cool, man. It could change in the coming years. Yeah, I think so. It's still early days, but I'm not killing that AI golden goose. I think it's going to take a little bit more time. Zeder Barzan says, "Hi, Stefan. So I have a quick question. I am studying computer science, and they teach us PHP Laravel as backend language, but a lot of people are suggesting what? No, PHP Laravel is very good. If you learn PHP Laravel, you will be learning an enterprise-ready solution. I know my friend's got a company with 1,000 employees that runs PHP Laravel, so it's enterprise. And but you can pivot to other things because Laravel is based on modern day design architectures for software development, so you'd be fine. Yeah, I think you could fall pretty good. Can you please explain all those Ruby jokes to me because I don't know what is the joke about? It's just a joke. We have running joke here where I make fun of Ruby for. I'm not really making fun of Ruby. I'm making fun of people who think that one language is necessarily better than another language. It really depends on what you're doing. As I teach, if let's say you're a Ruby on Rails master, for you to pivot to Python Django would be pretty easy, or PHP Laravel, or Node and Express. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. But it's a joke. I've been waiting. It's like waiting for a meal. Good afternoon from Florida. Hey, man, welcome. What's going on? Oman, we got that. Watch AlphaGo documentary on YouTube. Pretty much answers this question. Okay, very good. Pakistan, hello. Welcome to stream. Portland, Oregon. People from all over the place. Wow. AI machine learning will take our jobs. Moscow, wow, okay. Greetings from Romania, very cool. Brazil, Mexico, California, India, all over the world. International audience here, man. Great. Bogota, Colombia, Mumbai. I have your mentoring program. Hey, cool, Nate. Thanks for joining the mentoring program. Nate gave me the opportunity to shamelessly self-promote. So I started this mentoring program about a year ago, and I'm opening it up again. Started opening up a little recently, and people are doing good. People are getting jobs, starting their careers. It basically gives you everything that I teach. You're basically training under me, a veteran in software development from the 90s, including hundreds of video lessons, quizzing, my interactive training. You learn all of this stuff. It's very, very comprehensive. Private Zoom meetings, et cetera, et cetera. So this is my most comprehensive program. This is basically boot camping with Stef. So, that was no good. Did I zoom in there? No, that was no good at all. There we go. Sorry about that. What's going on? South Africa, very cool. Turkey, wow. Do you think you learn more about software development by working on products that scale to millions of users? You learn about that type of development. It's a different type of development, that's all. Most people don't work on software that will scale to millions. And the scaling equation, if you will, is becoming simplified because of very advanced server models. So it's pretty good stuff. Somalia, New York City, Turkey, Brazil, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Wow. Poland, Pakistan, Lithuania, Belgrade, Venezuela, India. Wow, all over the world. Southwest England, good timing. Hey, Archer, how are you? Mechanical engineer here. From Mars. Get the likes up. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. Cape Town, South Africa. Very cool. Ibrahim Al-Shami says, hello, Stef. Is it necessary to have a higher degree? No. Certificate? No. Master's PhD to get a job in data science, ML? If yes, is master in chem engineering enough? If you have a chem engineering master's, I would just pivot into learning how to code and building real things real quick. That master's degree will take you to where you want to go. So you're good. That being said, the need for higher education is slowly diminishing over time. And in certain spaces in software development, it's not needed at all. It's just the nature of things. Exactly, SQL junkie. Do you think native Android career path is still viable? I think so. Yeah, for sure. You probably want to pivot into Kotlin, though, since that's what Google is saying. Hello, Stefan. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Thanks for joining my stream. I accept SQL as my Lord and Savior. Yes, machine learning is overhyped. Hey, it's Hologram Nunchuck. How are you, man? Hope everything is cool. Could be. Let's see what's going on. Isam says, hi, Stefan. My question, best language for first job now that remote jobs are more common, PHP, Node, JavaScript, or Python? I would look around, see where the demand lies in the area you want to work. But I don't think you can go wrong with any of those. I think you can find jobs in any of those. So you're good to go. All right, how we doing for time? 30 minutes. All right, we're going to be wrapping this up. I'm trying to do more lives, but not as long, so I can do more vibes. So, okay, yeah, Arthur got a job. Fantastic. Cool, man. Double the income. Fantastic. Good go. Hope you're doing good. Here's my question. Do you have any opinion about Agile? You mean Agile development technique? Yeah, I'm into that. I would have to look at what they're saying about Agile now. Things I haven't looked at it in years in terms of what the modern thinking about Agile is. But yeah, I'm into Agile for sure. I say get your product out as quickly as possible. Minimum viable product as quickly as possible. Move quick. Will AI libraries go beyond only Python? Probably. You already can access stuff like that in JavaScript and other languages, even PHP, but you probably just want to stick to Python. Hello from Iran. Hello, Gadir. I hope everything is well. Machine learning is one of those things I can't exactly wrap my head around yet. I'm guessing it's mostly Python with a million if statements. I think it's a little bit more than that, but it's pretty funny. Atlanta. All right. ML is only popular because of its fancy name. Trinidad. Well, there we go. Russia. Very good. What else we got? France. Bonjour. Bonjour, Monsieur Wells 93. J'espère que tout ça va bien avec toi. It can be implemented from zero to any programming language. Yeah. No worries about it. Don't worry about it. I think machine learning must be overhyped. It is totally new thing, and every company wants it. I am sure ML going to change lifestyle of every individual eventually. How we doing? Amen. Fasahat Khan says, big fan. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate that very much. Do you think C# and Java careers are interchangeable? Yeah, I think so. They're so close to languages, you could probably pivot from one to the other quickly. That being said, the complexity in programming is really with the environment around the language, understanding the quirks of each of the languages and their stacks. So understanding the JVM and understanding, in the case of Java, and understanding .NET in the case of C#. My apologies for the ambulance going by here. Speaking of work, I was promoted to Web Development Department Supervisor. Very proud. Hey, congratulations, David. Good stuff. Yeah, we got a whole mixture. Right? We got people from all over the world. We got people who are just beginners, are thinking of getting into it, and we have highly experienced people who are department heads and supervisors. So it's a nice blend, nice conversation. It's good. From my experience, in big groups, product owners and managers love having fancy BI dashboards and graphs. So it's definitely not overhyped in the sense that there is a need for it. All right. Serbia, Belgrade, India. All right, let's will AI grow to many other programming languages other than, okay, we covered that. Poland. Abuja Municipal. Hi, very cool. Welcome to the stream, guys. New to AS and in CS, focus in JavaScript, Android. Feedback on this is good entry into field. Yeah, Java Android is cool. That will get you into larger organizations working on older code bases. Gadir, well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Ambient noise coming from your mic. Yeah, I've heard this. I'm going to be solving this soon. It's because the amps on my camera are not having a hard time driving this. So I'm getting a booster. I'll take care of that. So my apologies. The ambient noise will be reduced in the next few streams. I'm just waiting for the device to arrive. Can you recommend generally some good books for programming? I'm currently learning Python. Yeah, I always recommend. There's links below. You want to get the refactoring books. It's not for Python, but you get the JavaScript one, which will be 100% applicable to Python, as well as the Java version. It's called the refactoring. One of the key books I say everybody should read. And there's a book on design patterns. And it's not specifically for Python, but it's 100% applicable to Python. From China, hey, very cool. Ukraine. From my, that's where my family is from originally, from Kiev, Algeria. Sir, how old are you? 169 years old. 169. Hey, I caught you live. I wonder why I'm not getting these notifications. Oh, by the way, yeah, one of the reasons I ask people to, let me just get it in here, to join my newsletter, like the Career Coder sign up. I want to give you a reason. I try to invite you. Links below. It's because I hear that from so many people that they don't get notifications from YouTube or other social media about my content. So I want people to, I typically send an email out, but yeah, I just want to have a direct connection with everybody. Math is more important in machine learning than being good in programming. Probably the case at this point in time. Eventually, most people in machine learning will be just leveraging libraries. Atlanta here. My question, new devs usually are mentored. What are your thoughts on how this is working virtually? It's one thing to mentor side by side. It's another to do it virtually. It depends on the quality of the mentor. I can tell you, and I'm shamelessly self-promoting, my mentoring program, people are doing very well. They usually pop on the stream as well, so you can check that out. Links below. I got my mentoring program. We do Zoom meetings every 2 weeks, and you basically get access to everything that I do. So it does work, but it depends. At the end of the day, it always comes down to the quality of the teacher at the end of the day. I wonder why many automatically associate robotics and IoT with AI/ML. Yeah, it's not related. You don't have to implement ML algorithms in robotics or IoT. It all depends, exactly. Do you suggest to learn ML? Only if you like it, you know, only if you like it. First, learn your basics of coding, though. And there's different levels of ML now. There's different types. You can be like a researcher where it's very math heavy, like the guy said. Math is more important. But there's also implementation. There's an implementation level. It's not so much math level. All right, how are we doing? All right, 39 minutes. I'm going to be wrapping this up. Hey, Stefan, it seems like you've built a pretty solid community. Have you thought about creating a Discord server for your community to engage with each other? I don't know. I could. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see how many people want a Discord. Yeah. Put in the comments if you like the idea of a Discord server. There's 100 people watching now, 120, which is kind of low for me, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll see how many people say they would like a Discord server. We'll see how many people comment. That refactoring book by Fowler is awesome. Yeah. Hologram. Links below. It's going to level up your coding game in a big way. That's the way to go. Palm City, Ethiopia. What? Your family is from Ukraine. That's so cool. Yeah. Mishuk is the name, right? Georgia. Very cool. Greetings from Spain. Hi from Algeria. What do you think about Java in the freelance world? Upwork, Fiverr, freelance. I don't know. I think that Java is going to be I imagine there is some freelance work there, but I think most of the freelance work is going to be in Python, JavaScript, PHP, those type of languages. Thanks for your new live stream time schedule, Stef, because I had to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch your live streams. I'm happy. I'm glad. Good. That's what I figured. I'm trying to do. Tomorrow will be in the evening for North America, and then the next day I'll go back to this time. Hey, Stefan, thoughts on Ukrainian women? Well, I don't know. Is your mentoring program only for beginners? No. We have all level of learners. I'm not just teaching code there. I'm teaching interpersonal skills, business skills, job skills, how to get a job, project management, how to manage clients, all kinds of things. You get access to my money course, my psych training course, all my coding courses, hundreds of videos on coding, of course. So it's for a whole range of people. Yeah. And the great thing about it is you don't have to commit to the whole. You can pay monthly, and after a month or 2 months or 5 months, you decide that you need to take a break or it's not for you. You can just stop. It's not like university where you're locked in, or boot camp for that matter. 3 quick tips for beginners without a degree. Have also problem with what to build, starting with Python, but not that much junior jobs at the moment. So start HTML, CSS, cashier, and more job offers. The web is the king of right now still jobs. As a data science manager, I can tell you that ML is not overhyped, but a lot of people claiming to doing it are. ML does not work out of the box. Feature engineering and enterprise projects are key. There you go. Again, I have no personal experience except I told you my friends are doing. Can you tell us best programming language for game development and website to learn the programming language for free with certificate? Well, there's a few out there. My knee-jerk reaction is to go with C# and Unity framework. I like the Discord. So we got this Discord idea amazing. Discord would be cool. Discord would be great. Whoa, all right. Can you say something about mobile app, example, programming language or framework, or salary and income? Thank you in advance. Can you say something about mobile app, example, programming language, framework? Oh, Discord. A lot of Discord. Okay. You know what? So I'll set up no Discord. Great idea. So a lot of people want the Discord. Okay. Can you say something about mobile app, example, programming language or framework, or salary and income? Well, I could do a video specifically on that. I think there's a lot of work there. I'm a big believer of cross-platform solutions like Flutter, Xamarin, PWA, Cordova, but you could do native for sure. You have to look at the local market. If you're a developer, the salaries are very equivalent, plus or minus $10,000 in the initial stages. But as you get a few years of experience, 3-4 years of experience, the salaries tend to even up, regardless of the specialization. Okay? All right. I think we're good. Discord, good vibes. Discord, great idea. Yeah, why not? Yeah, Discord. Okay, I'm just scrolling back. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Discord, okay. All right, guys. It's been 40 minutes. I'm trying to keep these short. Thanks for joining the stream. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Let people know. And I'm going to look at Discord, see what I'll see what I can do there for everybody. All right, thanks for joining the stream. And I'll end off with my traditional ASMR video, as you know.